Hi, it's Rob from robnonphoto.com with a quick look at the Bamboo One tablet, the CFT 430, which I managed to pick up from the car boot sale a few months ago. If, like me, you're using a laptop for lots of your photo editing, or even if you're using a desktop, you might find the mouse, or especially the trackpad, a little bit frustrating when trying to do photo editing because it's not that intuitive in the way that you have to control it. With a tablet like the Bamboo One, you get the main tablet and then you get a stylus, and this replaces your mouse. And basically the way it works is, you probably won't be able to see this at the moment, but as you move the pen around without touching the tablet, it's just like a mouse. And then when you want to select something, you can just do that and then deselect. So just wanted to give you a quick idea of what you can do. Basically, wherever you see here, so if I tap in the corner, that's right in the corner of my screen down there, and if I tap over in this corner, that's right down there. So the size of the touchpad there directly relates to the size of the screen, and that's why it's important. If you do get one of these tablets like the Bamboo One, make sure you install the software, because it does that. Without that, it acts a bit like a mouse and you've got to move it, but once you've installed the software, it maps the size of the pad to the size of the screen. It works very well for sort of, downsizing stuff and using it instead of a mouse. So it's incredibly easy to use and incredibly intuitive. So what I've got here is I've just got a photograph I've taken. Actually, let's have a quick look at the stylus first. So you get the pressure sensitive nib on the top, and you get the two buttons which act a bit like the right mouse buttons on your mouse. So let's zoom in on the screen and you kind of see how it works. Okay, so there we can see a picture of a photograph of a tree I kind of took earlier. And then if I display the next layer, what we've got is, let me just go to that selection. Right, let's have a look at this layer here. What I've done is I've created a black and white layer and then used an overlay blend to kind of increase the dramatic tone in the photograph. But it could be that I don't actually want to paint it in over the whole photograph. I may want to apply it selectively, and this is where it becomes very easy to use with the tool. So what if I do now is, if I show you a black layer like that, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to select the brush tool, and I'm just going to do a line across. Here we go. Now all I'm doing now is I'm lightly pressing on the pad, and you see we've got a light line. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start pressing harder, and you see how it goes thicker, and then I go less and it goes thinner. Press harder, and you can apply this to the flow of the brushes, just like an airbrush, and it becomes very useful. If I just get rid of that, so then when I'm working on here, let's say I want to paint in this effect, so I think it's a little bit too much, so I'll invert the layer mask so it disappears, and now what I can do is with my pen I can say, so I want the sky to be a little bit more dramatic, I can start painting it in. Then if I press harder, it becomes more of an effect, and less if I don't press as hard. Sort of. I mean, I'm just doing it very basically just to kind of to show you the effect. But as you can see, using something like a Bamboo One tablet, you can use it to replace your mouse, but it makes photo editing very, very easy, especially when you're trying to trace around things as well, to do selections. And it's a very intuitive way of working with your photographs, very hands-on. It's a very tactile way of working as well, and I really enjoy it. So if you want to make your photo editing a little bit simpler, keep your eye out for one of the Bamboo One tablets. They come in loads of different sizes. I think this is the smallest one, and you can get ones that are huge and a little bit more expensive. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Come on over to robnonphoto.com to check out the blog.